Hello, educators and partners. I'm Josh with SmartSocial.com. Today we have Beth here, and we're going to give you an overview of our July 2022 content so that you know what you can share with the parents and other people and staff members in your community. So first of all, we're on SmartSocial.com, and as you know, perhaps in the upper right, there's a big button that says Member Resources that you can always click on. We've clicked on that, and it gives you your VIP member resources. We're also logged in as Beth here, and that's what we heard from a lot of parents is, am I logged in or not? So we greet them in a very personal way, which is kind of one of my favorite features. We're gonna scroll down here, and Beth and the team has worked so hard on this, the most recent theme, which is violent video games, what parents, educators, and students need to know. I wanna walk you through two things at the top real quick, and then we're gonna hand it off to Beth so that she can show you some of the other stuff. So first, the table of contents, as you've heard from us, is there for busy parents. It's super helpful. It's also going to greet you inside of our resources. And we have the context box, which we've recently updated to show you which zone this app or danger sits in. This is a refreshing way for parents and your staff to say, okay, the best way to learn is to attach knowledge to something we already know. So we teach every parent, here's the zones. And we have the green zone, the gray zone, the red zone, and the orange zone, and we teach you what those are. And then we put these danger zone, these apps, and also these challenges inside those zones. So to give you an overview of it, you can also click on this button, and it really takes you to our whole page. Beth, walk us through what partners should expect from this type of resource, our format, and why they should send it out.
Yeah, so we have added a lot of videos and a lot of interviews with students and experts to all of our resources at smartsocial.com. So very first off on this one, you see what students think about violent video games. I think a question that a lot of parents have is, why do my kids even like playing these games? I just don't understand it. So we have some students who love playing these games, and we're willing to sit down and talk to Josh about it and explain why they enjoy it so much. So this is a great one for parents to watch to help understand it, but I think also for students to watch and hear what other students have to say, especially their reflection about why they like it and the impact.
And let me tell
these types of games for them.
Yeah, and then let me tell everybody also the feedback that we got. We showed this to a lot of students and parents in our parent engagement nights. Students said, wow, this is a really balanced approach. I connect with these other students. And towards the end, the students in the video say, hey, it's probably not safe if you're doing these 5 things or whatever. And the students start throwing out their safety tips, and students who are watching love to hear from other students. Even if it's stuff they shouldn't do, they go, okay, that's reasonable. And we at Smart Social are really taking this balanced approach. There are pros and there are good ways you can use these tools that we have, but there are also negative things. So hearing from the students seems to be really positive. I want you to keep in mind, partners, you can show this in the classroom. You can also show this at home. These are classroom resources. Who better to teach your students in the classroom than other students from a reasonable way? Now, we also have these little tiny bubbles so that you can, there's chapters, you can drag and drop and go down to the areas. Walk us through what this video is, this next video.
Yeah, so these are the in-depth research that we have done about all of these different popular apps, these games in this case this month, that we're showing parents and students together how to stay safe in playing or being on the apps. So we give you a deep dive into the dangers, how students are having fun, how they can stay safe. And then whenever we can, we show you exactly how to save some of those settings in those popular games and apps.
In addition, our team has worked really hard on some new PDFs that we're trying out. We want to make these all interactive. So there's a downloadable PDF, Smart Social Navigating Violent Video Games Student Worksheet. They fill out some questions, right? Question 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. As they're watching this. And there are pauses in here so that it says pause this video and fill out area number 1. The goal with Smart Social is to then have a micro lessons plus an activity plus lessons plus an activity. And we've built that into this video. Both of the first 2 videos, once again, shown in the classroom or shown at home. Student friendly first and foremost. Beth, we've got this one. This is also, I believe, family friendly. 5 ways families can be safer on games. This is probably an at-home one. You could show it in the classroom. All of our content really is pretty family classroom friendly, but This one is really powerful. Walk us through some of the experts we have here and why this is so important.
Yeah, so we had 3 really great experts join Josh, and they went through a lot of different questions from their experience, their backgrounds. We have a psychologist, we have a couple folks who work day in, day out with students with video games, and they shared what they have learned. They have shared what they've heard parents question. They've shared their answers to those questions, and they've shared how to work specifically with students about all the concerns. So this video is just a tremendous amount of tips from experts that parents and students can use right away.
And not only is Gabe amazing on camera, Dr. Rachel Cowart has the donut theory. And if you haven't heard of what the donut theory is, it's awesome. Go watch that. Monet Goldman is just an incredible person who's become a gamer and now uses that as he has a therapy license and he goes in and does therapy through gaming. Just incredible stuff. You know, Beth works so hard on, and our team at SmartSocial works so hard to edit these down to get rid of all the fluff and just get the best tips, because parents in your community are so busy. We've got also quick tips for parents that are 3 minutes long. We have parent and educator video lesson. And this is a deep dive if you have a parent or an educator who wants to get up to speed on everything. These are the parent only videos that we've gotten down into the belly of the beast, if you will. And these have chapters that are really deep dive so that you can become an expert. And then just a ton of stuff. Keep in mind, if you have any parents that are dominant in another language, as we've already shown you, we, in addition, have partnered with Google. So in less than 5 seconds, we have 10 languages that our site is translated into, where it still greets the parent and it says welcome in their native tongue, which is so refreshing. We truly believe that if you can meet somebody where their language is at, then you can give them the knowledge to bring them up to speed. And also there's a lot of wisdom and confidence that comes with greeting them in their mother tongue, if you will. Beth, what else do you want to leave people with?
Yeah, so a lot of these courses have big topics. So violent video games have many different apps or games that fall into that. So if your child is very specific into playing Apex Legends, for example, or Fortnite, we know those are some of the most popular video games that kids are playing right now. We've got updated parent guides for these most popular video games. So if you want the big picture about violent video games, or if you want to just jump into and learn specifically what these games are about and how to keep them safe on the games they're on, we have those resources too.
And you can see what shirt I'm wearing that day when we shot it too. Different colors. We're trying to keep it colorful, both on our site, and also we want to let you know you can have fun with this stuff. This really should be a rich dialogue between students, parents, educators, where no one is an expert in this field, not even SmartSocial. We're leading learners. We're always attaching knowledge to what we already know. We're rooting for you, educators, any parents that are watching this as well. We're grateful for your partnership, and we want to let you know that you're doing a great job. So we'll see you soon. You can go to smartsocial.com or reply to any of our emails to learn more about what we're doing, or even just to give us feedback on how we can help more. Thanks so much. And thanks to Beth and the team for doing all this hard work. It really does take a whole village to power SmartSocial. I mean, it's unbelievable the amount of technology and knowledge we go through. So thanks to everybody. We'll see you all very soon. Have a great day.